Yo, what is up, guys? Today we are here on one of the newest track releases and one of the most famous tracks in the whole of MX Bikes, to be honest. If I just zoom out here, this is WALNUT V2 made by one and only Fat Muppet. Just having a little fly around here, looking at this track. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. That's all I can say. It looks to be the layout has changed instead of coming past Start Straight and you go up into a 180, sorry. Some of the layout has changed, but some of it is kept, like these two jumps here, these are original, but looks to have improved a lot compared to the original Walnut, which was a very flat track, hold it wide everywhere. Some rough here, which of course I like to see that, because who doesn't love a rough track where it actually takes some skill to ride? So I'm really looking forward to riding this track. This has been weighted, a weighted track, as I should say, and just everything about it is just stunning. Even to the environment, like the trailers, the barn, just everything is just perfect. I think he has really done a good job of this, and I'm pretty excited to ride it. So let's get into some riding here. Oh, let's just turn these on. Speed standards. There we are. Today we are on the Kawi, the CRT, which is my team, the CRT Kawi, made by yours truly. Looks to be raining here, which was not planning for that, but we roll with it, so. Let's just, ooh, front almost took there. Not on a rainy track in a minute. Right. Oh, I can already tell it's very smooth. Even in the rain, the rain makes me glitch out, man. I just pull like a million tear-offs. Luckily this is a testing, so we don't have to worry about running out of tear-offs there, which is lovely. Already, this track is this is definitely the better Walnut. Maybe not for more beginner players, but definitely in my circumstance. It feels a lot better, rides a lot better, and it looks absolutely beautiful. But I don't know if the video is gonna do any justice for it. But you know, we hope it looks good anyway. But okay. We almost died. But we move. We keep on moving. Oh, that's a nice jump. Right, so that is the finish line jump. I'm gonna just spin a few laps here, see if I can set up a burner. Completely missed that. Oh, so this is changed because that used to be a single. I've got to say, it doesn't feel like the same track. Like, but I'm not disappointed at all. And $2 is, let's just say, a bargain. It's very worth it. If anyone's on the edge of thinking about buying this, I would definitely recommend buying it. Oh, had a little crash there. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up here now. But I'm just gonna get into a few topics here. One of them actually, as I was talking about, $2. Paid tracks. I know a lot of people do not like them, and I can agree on some parts, like another game, MX Simulator, they release the outdoor and SX tracks for free, but you have to pay for a license, which is, I do not know the prices because I've never raced any races where you'd have to buy a license. So I would not know the prices, but I feel like that's what we should do for the ARL tracks, is make them paid, not paid, sorry, make the license that you've got to pay for, even if it's just the same as like what a track is, like the season pass of $20, which I do not know how much that is in Great British pounds. It's somewhat like, I think it's like 14, 15 pounds, 15 quid. But I feel like, but any other tracks like that, like this, for example, I feel like this should definitely stay paid, because these track creators are putting in hours, blood, sweat, and tears, let's say, into these tracks, and they're absolutely stunning. So I feel like they should at least get something out of it, even if it's $2. That $2 is, let's say, 100 people buy it. That's $200, and that can do a lot for a track creator. That can, let's say, put new parts in the PC so they can make tracks quicker. Because in my personal case, making this bike that I've got here was it was a fucking pain. It took 4 hours. It was my first bike, and I'm very proud of it, to say the least. But it's just slow, my PC. So you know, paid tracks are definitely a good cause. I know the people who are like younger and like don't have a job or don't want to spend money on the game. I completely get where they're coming from, because I feel the exact same way about spending money on this game, but money on any game in general. But I just feel like it's worth it. Okay, got a bit sketchy there. Do you not know why my rider shadow is not showing up? We can deal with that later. Later day. But so far about this track, I'm actually really liking it. Even though I'm running it in the rain, it is a very beautiful track. The tracks are just getting better and better. In my personal opinion, like even the ARL tracks, they are stunning. Like for example, Washugo. I just recently bought that track, and I'm not regretting it, because I've done many races on it. I enjoy the track. It's got a good flow to it. I know some people don't enjoy it, but at the end of the day, that's just personal preference, and whatever they feel is whatever they feel. So if they dislike a track or don't think it looks that good, well, I can't agree on the don't think it looks that good. I don't feel like that's personal preference, because the tracks are like the very very realistic. So I lost my train of thought. I cannot get that triple for some reason. I don't know whether it's because it's wet or I'm on a 250. I actually just recently watched Lynn's video that came out very recently, I'm pretty sure, a few hours ago, and it actually that's what pushed me to buy the track, because I had $4 in the account, bought Watch Eagle, put it down to 2, and I was just scrolling on YouTube, and my suggestion, Lynn's video came up, watched it, instantly bought the track as soon as I finished watching the video. It is beautiful, to say the least. Like, Fat Muppet's done an excellent job with this track, so give nothing but props to him, because I'll tell you what, I couldn't even make a figure 8, never mind track to this level. Could barely make this bike, so it took me 4 hours. So, but you know, it comes with. I know it's been releasing tracks for quite a while now. I remember riding a Muppet one. I think that was the name, and I've got to say, the levels of he stepped his game up to a different level. And I can only give him props, because as I said, I could never do something like this. And that's exactly the reason why I think paid tracks are a good thing, because it gives the track creators something to like. Let's say you put a track on MXB mods, yeah, it might get downloads, but a lot of them people are just downloading it for tracks. I know I do that. I go on MXB, see a track that looks half decent, download it, ride it once, never ride it again. But this, I've paid $2 and I just know I'm going to come back to it because it is such a nice track. It rides good, it looks good, and there's nothing bad about it. The only thing that's bad about it is the rain, but that's my problem. But you know, we're surviving. We're surviving. Just can't really get the lines very well because brakes are not working out very nicely. See, look, the bike shadow is on that bike in front, but it's not on mine, which is very confusing. So we'll get that fixed by next video, if I upload next video. If you look on my channel, this is my first video like this. I've released 2 sim videos quite a while ago, a very long time ago, and I think it was a hot lap on TFC Ironman, but it was the if I remember correctly, it was the 2018 one, which I gotta say that was back in the day before paid tracks was a thing, and wasn't very many track creators in the scene. One of my all-time favorite tracks. Put probably 100 or so hours onto that track alone, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me, that is a big fraction of my hours just on one track. So just trying to see if I can set a little burn in here. But it is quite hard because of the rain. Oh, then you can get into them textures there. I'm gonna check. Up. Ooh, there we jinx myself, man. See if we can get a bit of third person riding down. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. See, I used to actually, believe it or not, I was, for the first, like, let's say 200, 150 or so hours on the game, I was actually oh my god, I was actually a third person only rider, which is, now that I look back on it, was a crazy thing, because I know there's some insane players out there that are on third person, but see what this inside lines like, but I can just physically not get behind it. It's just weird. Like other games, it feels natural, like MX Sim, and probably like it's probably like a handful of players, like pro players that play first person. Maybe less now, but I'm pretty sure back in a while ago there used to be a lot more. But I've not played that game in a quick minute, so. And that was a raw third person game, and it felt natural in that game, I felt good, but every time I switched to MX bikes, third person was not in. So, don't know if it's a skill issue, but I think it's just because I'm so... Oh my god, I was in my bike. I was in my code. I feel like these settings you should be able to like turn your go's like opacity down. Like, if you know what I mean, like if you see how as you get closer you slowly fade into him, I feel like you should be able to set a distance on it. So when you're setting hot laps and your ghosts are in the way and you can't see the line, and you end up, oh my god, you end up ruining your hot lap. It's just not a very good feeling, which I can get behind because I've done that plenty of times, but you know, can't complain because this is one of my favorite games, and it's everything that's bad about it is just it's not like needed to change. It's not like a devastating thing. It's not like something that's gonna make me not want to play the game because I rarely play testing. I'm always in a server with other people. So, but when I'm in the mod testing, just getting a few laps in a mod track, it does get annoying, but it only happens every now and then. Can I get that? Right, outside. I don't think I've hit that. But I've lost my train of thought again, once again. But huge props to Fat Muppet on the track. Gotta say, it is a beautiful track. We've already been recording for 16 minutes, man. It doesn't even have time is oh my god, time is flew by. Which is not a bad thing, not a bad thing at all, because that just shows that I really enjoy playing this track. Because time flies by when you're having fun. We all know that. Oh, oh my god! Just the environment, man. Like the SpongeBob's, the track markers, just even down to the tough block placement. It's just a very visually pleasing track, which I am a fan of, definitely. It's not one bad thing I can say about it. Apart from the fact that I kept the rain on, which is, as I said, that is my problem. So I have a feeling that I could definitely set some. This is definitely a faster track, and I hope to see this in the server list because some of these paid tracks, like apart from the ARL ones, they're not very like they're never in the server list, which, to be quite frank, I'm not a fan of because testing it does get boring, man. Being able to ride with someone else is it's an enjoyable thing, which I love doing, which I do with my team. But most of them don't have paid tracks, which is I could not care less about that because there is some free tracks by for example I do not remember the name, but it's by Tracks MF, or I think that's his name. But and that track is his new one and his first one as well, which is unbelievable for a first track because that on a two-stroke is just wide open, man. And I love a track that's wide open. Like this track, it's pretty wide open in most sections, but there is some sections that require skill, which I like about tracks. I like tracks where you can't just same car. I like tracks that you can't just balls to the wall and just trigger heaven. Not what I thought that trigger, which you probably could do. I'm not a very skilled player, so I know like Lynn's, Troy, Reaper Dark. I know I'd like to see them set some fast laps down there on this track because once again it's just a very nice looking track, and I cannot say one bad thing about it. I feel like I'm just kind of repeating myself here, but I can't. If it was not wet, I would enjoy it a lot more. But even though it's wet, I'm still enjoying it. Definitely. The one thing that was the best on Walnut is that it's just the section I've went through. It was that big table and triple, which I missed very much. But you know, what can I say? Go play Walnut V1 if I want. But I think I'm going to end this video here because I've been recording for almost 20 whole minutes. I'm just going to keep this as a raw video, no editing, no nothing. Just going to keep it raw as it can be. Right, now let's do another lap here. See if I can make it through this corner. I did. Right, let's see if I can catch my ghost. Don't feel like I am, because I guess I'll just bark and have this one. Ooh. Right. Inside here. Inside's... Ooh, inside's faster. I gain a lot of time on it. But all comes down to oh, I got over it that time, chat. I don't know why I'm saying chat, I'm not streaming. Oh, and I messed it up. I should have hit outside there. These ruts, they're perfect. Like, I'm trying to explain, like, do you know when let's say you're on like any ARL track, you'd carve out and like into the rut, you'd like take a path instead of just jumping straight into the rut. He's made the ruts exactly like that, and it's just perfect. And we are coming to the end of the lap there, so I'm gonna end the video here, guys.